Good evening, everyone. As we begin this evening's activity, I would like to take a moment and point out our 21C culinary arts students who this evening prepared the meal. Thank you guys for your time. This is a special evening where we have an opportunity to celebrate the achievements of our kids is what we're here for. And when you look at your program, you see the list of accomplishments made from the back. It's just phenomenal. But we all need to remember that all of their successes are supported by all of you. You're the engineering undergrads. You're these know that drives them. So thank you. Thank you. We have some special guests with us this evening. Again, that help us spread that engine are responsible for a lot of the successes. And at this time, I would like to ask Dr. Elizabeth, if you, Vice Chancellor of the University of Northwest, please come to the podium, say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be with you tonight as we recognize all of the students who have gone above and beyond expectations, graduating high school while you're already earning college credit, associate degrees, and even a bachelor's degree. You've accomplished something that is truly extraordinary, and your drive, discipline, focus, reflects exactly the kind of talent and determination that moved Northwest Indiana forward. And I can say that that sends a powerful message that the future of Northwest Indiana is in excellent hands. Purdue Northwest is proud to celebrate the third 21st century student to complete a Purdue Northwest degree before graduating from 21st Century Academy. We want to continue celebrating this achievement with future cohorts of 21st century students as well. And we're committed to building educational pathways that meet students where they are and take them where they want to go. We're proud to build the partnership and continue the partnership with 21st Century High School that will bridge between high school, community college, and the university. Through collaboration with 21st Century, students who earn their associate degrees with High Tech while attending 21st Century can gain access to the 4-year degree map, personalized advising from PNW academic advisors, and will have access to PNW's workshop. And this is all because of the things that you all have been involved in and are paving the way for the future. We'll have clear guidance, earlier planning, and a direct connection to continue the strong support. We're very excited to continue the partnership. And this is more about credits and credentials. This is about creating an opportunity to make sure that every student, the students in this room and those who continue, have the guidance and tools that they need to go further. We believe in you and all of the future that you're going to have in the institutions that will work together. For all of the graduates here tonight, thank you all for setting the example of what is possible when preparation meets opportunity, and being this example of success that we want to continue to grow. We're proud of you, we believe in you, and we look forward to seeing all that you will accomplish as you leave 21st century and go out into the world to continue your education and careers. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. May I please ask Dr. Dorothy Fink, Interim Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management at IU Northwest.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited to be here tonight and thank you for inviting us to be a part of your celebration tonight. I wanted to talk just a little bit about also our partnership with Geo Academies. I think that's important because we share a mission of student success. We have been working with Geo Academies for about 20 years, and we've been a vehicle for students to complete their Indiana, we can't complete an Indiana College program with us. We also allow students to have academic pathways. And let me share with you one of the things that we have done in partnership with Geo Academies. They have actually been the first place where we launched our academic pathways program in education. And so what that means is that students can take in their junior year classes focused in on education, to be educators, to be those future leaders. And we're proud of that. And we are building other pathways for students at IU Northwest. And so those pathways, our director of admissions, she is working with your leadership here to create those automatic pathways, those partnerships for admissions. And so we're super excited about that. We have here tonight with us our director of K-12 programs who oversees our Indiana College programs, dual credit, the current enrollment, Candace Rayburn, and then Fred Jackson, our academic pathway specialist, our dean of our education, Mark Spurgeon. So I must recognize them for being here tonight, and that's the relationship that we share with you guys in our partnerships, and we're really thankful for that. But we also want to celebrate teachers, staff, and all those that help students succeed. Because not only is it the teachers in the classrooms, it's those outside that are helping each of us succeed. So I really want us to give applause to the parents. Can we applaud them? And I want to recognize one of our first at IU Northwest, our youngest graduate of the bachelor's degree, Kaya, over there. We recognize him as being the youngest of IU Northwest to complete a bachelor's degree. And we're super excited about that. I was also just a minute ago that he did a media quiz for that. We took him to New York or something. Just amazing. And what that is doing is showing to the world that in Northwest Indiana, we have really smart students, right? And we are training up our children to go, right? And they are going to be successful. And we thank you and your leadership and what you are doing here, you and your wife at this school and in Louisiana as well, to educate students. And so we really appreciate it. Thank you for this opportunity for IU Northwest to celebrate with you tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Dr. Sue Elderman, President of Ivy Tech Community College.
It is wonderful to be here. This may be one of my favorite days of the year. And when I told Kevin I'd like to be there, he said, really? I'm like, yes, this isn't my first time. I'm just really delighted to be with everyone tonight to celebrate the achievements of our GEO class of 2025. What an impressive group of graduates. Students, you're really entering a new chapter in your life and your professional lives, because I know, unlike many high schools across Indiana, you know where you're going. You know what you're going to do, and I couldn't be more proud of that. Parents, family, guardians, I want to pause, but I want to thank each of you for entrusting GEO and Ivy Tech and Purdue Northwest and IUN with your young adults. I'm sure there were times that you probably wondered, are they really ready for college? Ever had that thought? Well, I have this vivid memory. So our retired chancellor, Louis Gonzalez, was chancellor at Ivy Tech probably 7 or 8 years ago when we had a state board meeting at IUN, at our Arts and Sciences building, and all of our trustees were there. And around the corner walks a big group of GEO students. And our trustee said, who are they? What is that? And we were trying to explain GEO. And they said, could we talk to them? So we just asked the familiar principal from back then, pulled 5 or 6 of them out in front of 15 pretty intimidating adults. And we those trustees started asking the students questions. What are you taking? What are you going to major in? What's your career going to be? And the students just clipped off the best answers every time. There were doctors and chemists and teachers and engineers. They had the answers, and you couldn't have lifted the jaws off the floor from those trustees because they were so impressed with each of you. So I want to say thank you, parents, for encouraging guardians. I know it's guardians and all kinds of supporters that have encouraged your kids to be part of GEO and making these big things happen that they have. The success we celebrate is really a testament to the partnership of GEO, and yes, Ivy Tech, and yes, Purdue Northwest, and yes, IUN, and how we can all work together to help you bring your vision to life. So if you would all join me in a round of applause for Kevin Teasley, this would not be true without your amazing commitment. You know, Ivy Tech's been in this dual credit stuff a long time. Dual credit, dual enrollment, we're the largest in the nation in helping 98,000 high school students across the state complete early college while you're in high school. And seeing what you've done here, and I think the savings are $250,000 to this group alone by doing college as you've done it while you're in high school. We're so proud of that. The good news is, as you know, students, you are ahead of the game. Whether you choose to continue your education on other paths, whether you stay at Ivy Tech and complete the rest of an associate degree if you're not there, or as you move forward in your education, it's going to be a long journey, and you'll be continuously learning as you go forward in life. You know, the world's changing fast. There's this thing called AI, and a lot of automation. Do I have any AI geeks in here? Anybody want to do AI? Well, you have some good jobs, so we'll encourage you there. So no matter what's next for you, embrace the future with confidence and know that you have truly built a solid foundation for your future. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you to all of our partners for all that you do for our students and for their success. At this time, I would like to ask our high school principal, Mr. Mahoney, and high school assistant principal, Dr. Shelley Martin, please come up so we can recognize our students.
All right, good evening. As Dr. Rudy said, I'm the principal here at 21st Century. This is my second year, and I can say I'm honored today to be up in front to celebrate our young scholars who work hard every day and accomplish great things. And as a proud person, proud graduate here at school, I love to be able to come home and celebrate the students here at 21st Century because they show that there's a lot of great things that are going on in the city of here. So even though I may get on the nerves sometimes at school, I'm extremely proud of every one of these scholars that we have here at 21st Century. All right, so we're going to begin with our technical certificate, Indiana College Core earners. Please in advance to take the assumptions. I'm going to call it multiple times, so we want to make sure we celebrate them. First, Ms. Latrice Bill. Gerald Clayton. Sierra Cunningham. Indian Golf. Jalea Hatton. Armani Henry. Heaven Hinton. Zion Hughes. Sahara Jackson. Kenaya Johnson. Caleb Leo. Nisa Magnus. Amaya Martin. Madison Moses. Jamari Shepard. Derek Sims Jr. Janelle Yarborough. Next, we'll go to our career certifications. Jayla Bailey. Jayla getting her certificate, certified nursing assistant. Next, you have Jayla Barnes. Receiving her certified clinical medical assistant. Next, Latrice Bailey. Receiving her certificate of criminal justice. Next, we have Elena Brown, receiving her certificate in clinical medical assistant. Next, we have Gerald Clayton, receiving a technical certificate in machine tools. Tia Evans, certified clinical medical assistant. Montre Hatcher, technical certificate in machine tools. Next we have Ariana Hayes, certified nursing assistant. Next we have Armani Henry, technical service certificate in early childhood classroom support professional. Samaria Holyfield, certified clinical medical assistant. Jamaria Kelly, technical certificate in machine tools. Lamaria Isabel, cosmetology. Ariana Ivy, technical certificate, early childhood classroom support professional. Contessa Jackson, technical certificate in early childhood classroom support professional. Shania Lawson, certified nursing assistant. Jaleel Allen, certified clinical medical assistant. Eldridge Matthews, technical certificate in maintenance and light repair. Micaiah Williams, technical certificate in early childhood classroom support professional. Shania Stevenson, certified nursing assistant. Anaya Taylor Smith, certified medical assistant. Genesis Tripper, certificate in criminal justice. Can we clap up all of our career certifications? And next, we'll move on to our students who in their time here at 21st Century have gained their associate degree. So first, Latrice Bailey. ever had.
There's a tiger.
Armani Henry. Iron Hughes. Sahara Jackson. Kenaya Johnson. Madison Moses. Janelle Yarborough. Clap it up for all of our associate degrees. But we are not done. We have the distinct pleasure of honoring one student who had made it through high school, not only with a high school diploma, but a bachelor's degree. My 2 years here at 21st Century, I might have seen her 3 times in the building. She was at Northwest with everything she's supposed to do in order to earn this degree. Let's give it up for Miss Tierra Cunningham. Can we please clap it one more time for all of our honorees? At this time, I'm going to pass the mic over to our founder and CEO, Mr. Kevin T.
First of all, I want to thank our partners, IU, particularly, and IU Tech, for being our partners. More than names, but truly partners. Your staff, as evidence, you're here. It's amazing. And I'm going to pick on Sue just a little bit, because I think she needs to, she deserves a special acknowledgement, since she's not from Gary. She's not even living in Indianapolis, maybe she does a little bit of Indiana, but she's from Southern Indiana. And she made all this way to be at this event, so I really appreciate that. We have a special honor, I will tell you, Lily told me in 2013 that a young man named Vincent Pena was the first in Northwest Indiana, first high school student in Northwest Indiana to earn a full associate degree before graduating from high school. That was a big deal. And I said, 1st. It's 2013. That seems a little surreal. And I'm going to take you back just a little bit to put this all in perspective. This school, as you see on your program, is celebrating its 20th year. We started in 2005, right up the street at 556 Washington. But before we started in 2005, it was just an idea. And the idea was we were invited by leadership here in Gary. Alice Butler was our founding chair, former vice president of NIPSCO, came to visit us in Indianapolis, and she thought that we needed Gary what we offered in Indianapolis. And so with Alice's support and blessing, she assembled a board, and we have a board with us tonight, or today. Dave Gore is right here, one of our board members. And one of my best friends, we can put it about $1 million this year. So anyway, Alice asked us to come and start a school. Well, before it was a building, it was an idea, and it was a charter application. Back in 2005, nobody really knew how charters were going to do. Were they going to be successful? And I think it's fair to say there wasn't a whole lot of support for charters, were kind of controversial. But our task from Alice was to help improve the graduation rate here in the city of Gary. Back in 2005, it was quite common to see a 50% high school dropout rate. Let me say that again, 50% high school dropout rate. So our task was to get students to graduate from high school. That was our first goal. Can we just get kids to graduate from high school? Now, it was okay to drop out back in 2005 and before, because we had something called the skill development that was a good employer. And so it was common people would drop out to go get those good jobs. But those jobs started dwindling. And so we had to figure out some other path for Gary residents. And our idea, the request from Alice was to help students graduate from high school and then go on to college. Truth be told, we were doing pretty good at graduating kids from high school. What we were not doing very well was getting students to go to college. We weren't really moving the needle. And at one point, I met with students, I think it was in 2009, we started in 2005, 2009. I was kind of disappointed that there were students not going to college. I knew they had the ability, they just weren't going because many of the family didn't go to college, as I just shared, 50% dropping out because they could get a good job at school. So we had to do something very different if we were going to start getting our kids to go to college. And Vincent, I openly credit Vincent for kind of putting the cattle prod in us to get going on the college weeks, because he was 16 and he said he was going to drop out of high school because his mom and dad needed to bring home some money, and he couldn't afford college, and he didn't think it was college material. His mom and dad did not go to college. Well, we all knew, the staff here at 21C, that Vincent had the chops to go to college. What we needed to do is show him that he had the chops, and prove to him that he had the chops. And so what we did back in 2011, we said, Vincent, if you go over to IUTech, you take this test, they call it the application. If you pass it, any part of it, there was 3 parts at the time, we'll start putting you in a college class today, and our school will pay 100% of your tuition, 100% of your textbooks, transportation, and our staff will wrap around you for social emotional support, for academic support. We're not just going to throw you to the wolves and say good luck. Well, he took us up on the challenge. He went over to Ivy Tech and he took the test. He passed all 3 parts of the test. At age 16, we say, congratulations, you're now a full-time college student. His eyes lit up. What are you talking about? Yeah, we just told you, you passed the test. You're going to go to Ivy Tech. We're going to put you here. So that meant we had to believe in Vincent, and Ivy Tech had to believe in Vincent. And let's be honest, a lot of community college and four-year university adults don't really want high school students on their campus, especially back in 2011, because we were doing some kind of a new thing. We're not talking about Vincent taking a college class on our campus. No, we were putting him on your campus. One kid, okay. But as Sue just shared, she had a board meeting soon thereafter, and she saw busloads of our students coming. Busloads of our students coming. We've earned the right. I think our students have earned the right, they're mature enough, and they're not rebel rousers. They can handle the college campus with respect. We've had very little problems whatsoever. But back then, there was some concern about high school kids coming to the college campus. I think we broke through that more or less. And the school has set, let's say, a model for others to follow. So, fast forward from what Vincent did back in 2013 to today, 2025. In the last 10 years, 13 years, we have celebrated 110 students who have earned an associate degree. 100. It's a big deal. Let's also think about what happened from 2020 to now. What happened in 2020? Oh, something called COVID. It shut us down. Shut down the country. But not here. Not in our Adler school, not in our international school. At this school, our students put to them and didn't suffer a learning loss. They enjoyed learning gains, accelerated through high school, and earned associate degrees. That's a big deal. Why did that happen? Because the high school believes in the students and empowered students, but also did our partners. Universities still had class. Students took advantage of it. And that's because of our partners, and because of the way the market is set up. So, to put a lot of this into perspective, why is it so important for students to get an associate's degree, or even a bachelor's degree, or a career certification, or the Indiana College Board? Boy, is that confusing. Wow. Because when I was going to high school, all you learn is a high school diploma. That's it. Okay, congratulations, you graduated from high school. We've got 31 students who have been celebrated tonight. And if you look on the back of your program, they're earning all kinds of things. They earned 31 students earned 48 different things here while they're in high school. Very confusing. We saw some people come up 2, 3 times, right? Because we're offering all of those opportunities. So, but we celebrate the associate degree, we celebrate the Indiana College Board, we celebrate the bachelor's degree earners. But what we're really here to celebrate is that you actually took the leap of faith in yourself and took the challenge in yourself to earn more than what tradition expects. Tradition expects you to get a high school diploma. But you all earn more than tradition expects. Why is that so important? Looking at data here in Indiana, we have something called the 21st Century Scholars Program, which is free money for those who qualify to go to college. You get tuition. You don't get books, room and board, but you do get tuition. But free money to go off to college. That's important. It is. But I'm telling you that it is not enough. We have to do more than provide the money. And that's what 21C does. We provide more than the money. Yeah, we pay for all of these associate degrees and master's degrees and career certifications. But we did more than just give you the money. We provided you the support, the academic and social and emotional support, so that you can get through and to the finish line. That's the important ingredient. And to prove it, 21st century scholars, only 38% complete a 4-year degree within 4 years after high school. I'm going to say that again, 38% complete a degree 4 years after high school. 62% take 6 years after high school. And these are kids that have the money. They've been accepted to school, higher ed, but they're taking 6 years. So they're 24 years old on average when they finish their 4-year degree. You look at the names on these banners and all the students who have earned associate degrees. Well, I haven't been keeping in touch with you. Many of the alums are in the room who are going to recognize your name. You're completing your 4-year degree. 75% of you are completing your 4-year degree in less than 3 years. Maybe been deterred a little bit by getting a bachelor's degree while I'm in high school, but nonetheless, on average, a 21C GO student is earning their bachelor's degree in 3 years out of high school. That is huge for them. It's huge for Indiana, because these students are becoming more employable at an earlier age. And you know, the state puts their budget together based on 24-year-old taxpayers, not 20-year-old taxpayers, not 22-year-old taxpayers. They put it together on 24-year-old taxpayers. So we're helping to improve the state's economy, bring more taxpayers at an earlier age, and all of you, I love it, because I watch it. I'm friends with a lot of you on Facebook, and I see you buy houses. I see you buy cars. I see you get your PhD, Naisha. This is unbelievable work. I see you get married. I see you have babies. I see you're productive members of society. I see you get jobs and promotions. Since we've been doing this for 20 years, I actually know a lot of you. And have your family to me. Your family. Zion over here, but she's been with us since kindergarten. You saw her come up here several times. Been with us since kindergarten. On one of these flyers that we have, it says that she earned 120 college credits before she graduates from high school. 120 college credits. That's essentially. So why getting her applied for a bachelor's degree? Because she chose on her own to change her major to get a teaching degree, but not really a teaching degree, but a special ed license, which means she has to go 2 more years. She's willing to do that to get that degree, and I'm in awe of her thoughtfulness and how she has planned out her career. She'll still be way ahead of the game. She's 20 years old with this teacher's special ed license, 2 years out of high school. And yes, she has a job waiting for her right here at 21C. So it's not She's in the 4th grade classroom teaching, assistant teaching. You wouldn't know she's a student. You'd think she's one of our teachers. She's that mature. I want to point out that there are 4 students on your, that, remember, you know, this here. There are courses, you have one of these, I think, at your table, if not, you can get it at the front. But there's 4 students on here with more than 100 college credits. We do celebrate Tara for being completing her bachelor's degree, but we have 3 others who are this close to getting their bachelor's degree. How about that? You're in high school. I think you're in the only high school in the country where we celebrate students getting bachelor's degrees. And they're from reputable organizations, IU. Come on. This is not mail order thing. All right? It's a big deal. We have a young man over here, Kai. He doesn't like the limelight, and frankly, he didn't want the limelight to shine on him tonight because it's your time. But Kai was 16 when he graduated with his bachelor's degree. He's in his master's degree program now at IU. Why didn't he work with dad? You have to be 18. So he's getting his master's degree, right? And public health. He'll have that by the time he's 18, and then he can go get his medical doctorate degree. Hello, this is crazy stuff. But what is so fun about it is that students, when given the opportunity, take it. And they're fine. They're soaring. We have other alums in the room. Gerardo, Mandy, 2014, where are you? Right here. Stand up, show here. Bachelor's degree in human resources. I'm going to leave this one last. We've just talked about Kai. I'm going to leave this one for second class. Tina Black, 2023, she's still in school, getting her master's. Where are you today? Tina, where are you? Tatiana Gates, where are you? Where are you? She's working at 21st Century in the 3-5 building. Ariana Gates. She was 16 and she graduated with her associate's degree. 16. She got herself a scholarship at Howard University. And guess what? She took it. At 16 years old, goes off to Washington, D.C. to be with a bunch of 18, 19, 20, 21-year-olds and other students away from home. And she completed her bachelor's degree in 3 years. Unbelievable. And she's back. I think she's just taking a little break from school because she's working for us. Thank you. She wants to be a lawyer. She'd be a damn good one. So I want to encourage you to do that. Get your MBA as well. Now there's 2 young ladies that I also want to recognize who are alums. And where is Teresa Kennedy? Is she in the room still? Teresa, there you are. Teresa, you don't mind me embarrassing you, right? Okay, I'm going to tell the story. I've told it before, I'll tell it again. Teresa Kennedy, back behind the door, who's responsible for all the decorations activities. She's an entrepreneur. So any party decorations that you need, talk to Teresa Kennedy. But why do I point out Teresa Kennedy? Well, Teresa was our bus driver back in 2011, 2012, 2013, that area. And she was taking her daughter, Naisha, to Ivy Tech, driving a 16-passenger bus, taking Naisha to Ivy Tech to take courses. Well, she sat there waiting for Aisha to take her class and then brought her back to 12 and C. Well, Teresa said, look, my daughter can do this, I can't. She didn't have an associate's degree. Teresa did. So she was very competitive lady, I will tell you that. And she said, Teresa, if Aisha can do it, so can I. So she enrolled at Ivy Tech, and guess what? The two of them graduated together with their associate's degree. In 2014, right? In 2014, Naisha, who was right here, please stand, Naisha. She was also 16 when she got her associate's degree. She decided she wanted to graduate from high school, so she did, and she was an all-state at age 16. Hello. Another 16-year-old sitting around at 18, 19, 20. Look, I went to college. I know what goes on at Indiana University. 18 to 22-year-olds, throw adults around. There's a lot of drinking, a lot of sex, and there's a lot of parties. I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it happens, right? So we have a 16-year-old, Ariana, in Howard University, DC. Who knows what happened, but I will tell you, Ariana finished in 3 years, and Naisha finished in 2 years. Aisha has another sister, Denisha. Denisha, please stand. She also earned an associate degree before she graduated. So, one family, the track. This is Candy, Denisha, and Aisha. 3 associate degrees. But they didn't stop there. Aisha went out and got her bachelor's degree, but also did Teresa, the mother, and so did Denisha, the younger sister. Oh, they not there. They can't get enough of it. All 3 of them have a master's degree now. All 3 of them. And then, Naisha, talk about an overachiever, she's getting her PhD. By the way, Teresa is no longer a counselor. Teresa is a counselor here at 21C. We love it. We love this thing. Just love this thing. It's an amazing thing. But it's just one family. The Hadleys are in the house. Hadleys have 3, 4, 5 bachelor and associate degrees that they've earned, and bachelor's degrees that they've gone on to earn. Went to Hadley. He's the director of our dance program here. It's an amazing, unique dance program that you'll never see anywhere else because we're K through 12. So we have 3rd graders and kindergartners dancing with seniors right here in our basketball games because that's intermission entertainment is fantastic. So the Hadleys are awesome. We just have some really great stories here. I can stay here all night. But I really just wanted to kind of bring home what we're doing here. Pastor Hurd said, bring the good news. Where Pastor Hurd's doing. He said, bring the good news. The good news is that we've gone from an area where 50% dropout rate was pretty common to where this high school has regularly 90 to 95% high school graduation rate, and tonight we're celebrating 40% of this year's graduating class earning more than a high school diploma, earning through certification and this is in Gary, Indiana. I'm going to blame it on you. Last night I was in Baton Rouge. Why the hell was I in Baton Rouge? I was celebrating a similar program just like this in Baton Rouge. Why was I in Baton Rouge? Because of you. It's your fault. Because the state of Louisiana saw what we were doing here in Gary, Indiana, and the state of Louisiana said, we want one of these in Baton Rouge. So we started a school there in 2019. Last night, we celebrated 40% of our students earning associate degrees. So what you were doing, it has so many tentacles to it, so many legs to it.
It's not just about you getting your associate's degree, you getting your bachelor's degree. It's about inspiring others to do the same. And you're doing it, you're inspiring others in Indianapolis. We have 5 young ladies this year in Indianapolis earning an associate's degree, 4 of whom are from Haiti. They came here in 9th grade. From the island of Haiti, they chose our school. And 4 years later, they're not just graduating with the high school diploma, they're graduating with an associate's degree. One has been accepted to St. Mary's, another has been accepted to Ball State, the other 2 are going to Indiana University. 4 years now, coming into the country. It's amazing. None of this would have happened if you didn't prove our idea to be real and have merit. It doesn't happen without Gary and Deanna saying, yeah, I'll take that chance on me. Ariana back there, you took a chance on you. You believed in you to do what you could do. All we did is empower you, support you. All of you did that for yourself, by kindergarten, all the way through, well, almost a bachelor's degree. Crazy. But it doesn't happen without you guys believing in yourselves. So thank you for believing in yourself and for having the ability to inspire others. We're sitting in a very unique gym. We have over here all the athletic, not all, it's not today, but a lot of athletic accomplishments. And over here, you have something that you don't see in any other gym in the country. Okay, and honoring our academic excellence students. Associate's degrees, Indiana College School, career certification, bachelor's degree, and yes, we do update them. And they will stay in this gym. Your name is on there forever to inspire all of the future generations that come through training and city. Thank you. This is really, thank you.